So when I tell people about my blog, one of the first questions they'll ask is, have you ever gotten any negative comments? Not just the likes and the great work. And I'm like, obviously, yes. And I like to categorize the negative comments into two categories: the ones that are helpful and thought-provoking, and the ones that are intentionally hurtful. For example, the helpful one that I got, someone wanted to teach me a little bit about Chinese history, that I translated Yao Za Guai, which I thought was oil fried ghost, was actually oil fried rail, and it's a Chinese pastry that we eat with congee. So that's a helpful, very helpful comment. Not necessarily negative, but just helpful. Then there's the other type, which is the intentionally hurtful one. And this first time I got this was from an article that I wrote for the HuffPost, where I shared how I was going to preserve my Chinese culture as a Chinese Canadian mom. So what did I do in that moment when I read this? I quickly locked my phone and I took a moment to digest that information. And as quickly as I locked my phone, I turned on my empathy skills. And I started thinking about this person. Their opinions are predicated on their experience, their history. Their lack of acceptance must make it really hard to be them, because this world is full of people, all walks of life. If I'm constantly in a position fearful of things, of people that don't share the same views as me, I'd be very miserable. Ultimately, it's about respecting people's opinions, not necessarily valuing everyone's opinions. Because I have this firm belief that everyone's going to be a judge. Everyone's going to have an opinion of you, whether you're a public blogger putting videos out or you're someone who's very private. Everyone's going to be judging you. Judging others is actually a natural instinct of ours as humans. We inherited it from our ancestors. Think about it. Back in the day, we needed to consistently observe, assess, and form opinions very quickly because assimilation was a key to survival. We needed to filter out the like-minded and the non-like-minded. When we encountered unfamiliarity, our survival was threatened. That instinct is still part of our brains. We will always be judging one another. But the most important judge that we absolutely have to listen to, the one in our head. How we judge ourselves determines what we want to achieve in our mind and whether we can fulfill the needs of our heart. And we've all heard the term, we are our own worst critics. But I think we need to change that saying to, we are our most crucial critic. The opinion we have of ourselves drives our self-esteem, drives our self-confidence, and drives our self-awareness, so that we have the capacity to love, to show compassion, and be vulnerable with others. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching my video. It would mean the world to me if you subscribed to my channel and shared it with a friend.